Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, the 22nd of November 2023. I am recording this audio blog in the afternoon. So, HSFF audio blog. This is my review of Lee Child's first Jack Reacher novel, Killing Floor. So, this one was published for the first time in 1997, and as I, by circumstance, picked up this series this summer, I bought the complete set. I have an unboxing video on the channel if you want to see it. Anyway, I made it through Killing Floor, the first of 20 plus Jack Reacher novels, and honestly I think I liked it even better than Past Tense. And I also I watched the TV show at Amazon Prime, Jack Reacher, which is about the first novel, and I noticed some differences there. I'll be talking about it later. So, the novel is set in the late 90s. Jack Reacher, he's a 36-year-old military police veteran. So he finished his service and he's alone at this point of his life. He grew up in a United States military family and on several army bases all across the world. It's only him and his brother Joe, and even they get out of touch. So he's a loner, a vagrant, you might think. He has complete freedom because he's not married, no girlfriend, no possessions. He travels without passport, without credit card, only with some spare cash. And all of this is how he gets by is explained in detail a little later in the book. But so he's Mysterium. He's a mysterious man, and he just gets it into his head to learn about one of his favorite jazz musicians, who is called Blind Blake. And this Blind Blake guy, he lived in Margrave, which is a small town in Georgia. So he makes his way there, gets dumped off the bus, the Greyhound bus, and marches some kilometers into the town. And as soon as he's there, he sits down in the diner and wants to order some pie. Trouble starts. He gets arrested, charged with murder. Murder he didn't commit. But it really picks off there, as there are connections to his brother, whom he hasn't spoken to in 7 years. And I won't spoil too much here. I think this is known at this point. It's the larger storyline is about counterfeiting money, fake money, which somehow runs through this small town. And at first, Jack Reacher, he's not too interested to get involved, but he has a very strong moral codex, and he acts by instinct. And if there's something happening that he doesn't like, he gets in between. And yeah, he's a guy of the kind act first, think later, which usually works out for him. So I would say this is the first real action novel that I read, true, genuine action novel, without connections to other genre like horror, science fiction, fantasy. So I discovered it by chance, as I told earlier, but I liked it very much. And this is because, yeah, in a matter like Dan Brown, Lee Child writes short, precise, to the point sentences. The novel lives by its plot, so there's a lot of action happening. Really keeps you glued to the page. Real page turner, this book, and I enjoyed it because it wasn't overly complex, and there's great characters in here. So we have the main protagonist and hero, Jack Reacher. We have police officer Roscoe. We have Finlay, and Finlay was excellently portrayed in the TV show. I think even more so after finishing this novel, while Roscoe is very different in the novel than in the show. We have the Hubble, who somehow is head over heels in this counterfeiting operation, and the bad guys pressure him and his family. We have the bad guys, the Kleiner family, the cruel dad and his psychopath son. We have Mayor Teal, who's an asshole as well, and Jack Reacher, he takes care of all of them, don't worry. They get what they deserve. So, one of the differences between novel and TV show is the character Neagley. Neagley, who belongs to Jack Reacher's military police past, she was somehow written into the TV show, but she never appeared in the novel. She appeared in the other Jack Reacher novels I read, which were past tense, and the other one was the one where they had to find out about the stolen atomic bombs. What was it called? Night Shift? Something like that. Yeah, but Neagley, she never appeared in the novel, and also the character Roscoe was portrayed differently. I think in the TV show there was only one shy little sex scene, but matter of fact, in the novel, she was more like Reacher's girlfriend, at least as long as the novel lasted. Still, overall, I liked the TV show. I liked the novel even more. But I still think the show, it's a good representation of the novel. So give it a try if you haven't already. I think Alan Ritchson, he does a perfect job of playing the Jack Reacher role. And yeah, matter of fact, in December the second season will hit Amazon Prime. But it's not about the second book. It's about, I think, the 11th book. I haven't read it yet. But yeah, so honestly, as I bought the complete set and as the first book was very good and very promising for the rest of the series, I think I will just continue with the second book. This one is called Die Trying. I just read the back of the book blurb, and I think it's about hostage taking. Somebody is just very crazy and wants to kidnap Reacher and innocent woman. So it sounds promising. I'm sure there's very, very cool action scenes. Reacher's going to kill some bad guys. So yeah, I liked Jack Reacher, Killing Floor, written by Lee Child. It's not a horror science fiction fantasy, but it's a very cool action novel. Kind of a guilty pleasure read for me. But honestly, reading for me, it's about fun. And this is a great book. So if you're in the mind for reading a very cool action thriller book, yeah, just give it a try. So if you made it to the end of the audio blog, feel free to subscribe, to give the thumbs up. Maybe even drop me a comment. Why not? Just from one book lover to another. All right. Then, thank you very much and bye bye.